One of the things that I like to do, I like to play that smooth music. You know, it ain't nothing like having you glass of hermosa and you have that nice, smooth, soulful music. I'm talking about that type of music that make you just. So I want to thank everybody for chiming in on this live broadcast. I'm live on Rumble, Twitch, and YouTube. So a lot of things been going on in the music industry. Your boy P. Diddy. We're gonna tap into some things. Rapper takes a little bit. So shout out to the Tip Network. Go to their channel, show them some love. Trying to hit that 100,000. Come on now, let's get it. I'm at 92. Help me get there. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. Grab your shoulder pads and your helmet, and let's get this work. Let's go.
So I want them to hear this.
Cassie ain't the bitch y'all think she is. I always say this, man. Domestic violence is not always abuse because some just like to fight. Cassie is the same woman that would go to Puff Daddy's house while Kim Porter was alive and watch Puffy beat on Kim, cuss Kim out, abuse Kim, and laugh at Kim. Kim's friends have came out and it's documented that they say Cassie used to be torturing Kim with Puff. She is not this victim broad that everybody is making her out to be. This is a treacherous. Anytime a woman that is that beautiful is dating a that is that regular looking, she's hustling her. This is a woman that hustles vagina, and we treating her like she a Claire Huxtable or a respectable everyday woman. This is a libido. She's libido hungry.
My man is going in. My man is going in. Listen. Hold up. I gotta take a sip on this one. At the end of the day, damn. After it's all said and done, you got to look into things instead of looking at things. Those that know how this industry goes, I know how this industry goes. Okay, I've been a part of it. I'm a part of it in different ways, from an athlete, professional athlete standpoint, from a celebrity bodyguard standpoint. On the legal side, as far as law enforcement side, as a CO side of it. I understand both sides, but you got to know how to move. Some grasses are not green on the other side. Period. That's it. That's all. And I always tell people, you got to look into things instead of looking at things. When you sell your soul to the things of this world, the devil will come to collect in so many ways. I be telling y'all that. Now, either some of y'all get it or some don't. Okay? But the game is to be told, not sold.
And she's money hungry, and she's eating, sucking, and on anybody that got the paper.
I think there's an excerpt in the book of one of Kim Porter's friends that said that she used to be with Diddy, antagonizing Kim Porter when Diddy used to kick Kim in her ass. The chopper that was in the making the band group or the rap group, he even said she was toxic. Diddy is an innocent man. It's the line on, and she got to come and get some money.
Yeah.
You can't.
I'm gonna break this thing down. Not saying all, Diddy's totally innocent. That man has his flaws, okay? He fucked up. He got some shit going on. Cassie, she got some shit going on. She fucked up too, okay? Two toxic people. And I'm hearing on social media, a lot of folk, oh, Cassie was getting treated wrong. Not always necessarily. It's not always what you think until somebody in the background starts speaking. When somebody in the background starts speaking and they coming up with facts, now it paints a different picture. I'm going to summarize all this shit up because at the end of the day, both are out of pocket. On my channel, I hold men and women accountable. As adults, we're going to have adult conversation. We're going to talk about it and get down to the root of it all. Let's continue to feast.
Man, she wasn't surviving. She was having fun. She cheated.
So do you think Cassie enjoyed doing freak off, or she just was just doing it
She
to
called,
survive?
didn't she?
That $30 million settlement she got, a portion of that should go to Kim's kids. Because you taught Kim with a married man to get to that paper. She used to be at Puff House while Kim was there on some super disrespectful stuff. Sometimes when you see a woman getting whooped, that's because she just robbed or she set it to get murdered, or all women ain't victims. So I'm not about to run around here on this tape and act like all you is good. Some of you ain't shit.
Cassie says, I'm getting $10 million from the hotel where Diddy beat me.
Oh yeah, let's talk about the hotel. Some people saying, oh, big truck, look at what Diddy did. You saw it. Dude, don't you know that was a 10-year-old, that's a 10-year-old clip? You know that? That was a 10-year-old clip. But they make that shit so, they made it act like that was the most recent thing ever. But no. I'm going to tell you how the other side work. How they get down. How they discredit your character. Let's continue.
Go what? How please? My extortionist lawyers also sued the hotel, and they gonna get 10 milli. At this point, y'all, she just flexing. Cassie threatened a man in 2014 over fears of leaked freak off video.
Yeah, you don't have to see it, but it's my life and I'll kill you.
Yeah, but
No, I will kill you if you don't show me right now. I will kill you and I will hide you and I will cut you up and put you in the dirt right now. Pull it up. If you have it, pull that up. Because if not, I'm going to kill you and then he's going to kill you again. So just do it. Pull that up right now.
Does that sound like a person that has been threatened over their lives? Does that sound like a person that has been a victim? Does that sound like a person that has been going through things? You gotta read between the lines. You gotta look into shit instead of looking at it, people. Cassie knew what the hell she was doing. And y'all sitting up there, oh, her husband's a sweetheart. God is on his side because he stays with her knowing what she had done. Look, I'm going to tell you something. I'm from the streets, game recognized game. If you out there getting that paper and it's for the both of us, yeah, I'm going to stay there with you. Fuck what them other women talking about. I already know you up to no good. But you getting that bag for the both of us. Cool. Now, that man chooses to walk away, that's his choice. If I was him, I would have walked the fuck away. Period. Because you already know how she get down. Why put yourself in that position? However, you knew what she was about when you was involving yourself with her. So you already knew that you were playing Russian roulette with your life. This ain't no joke. This ain't no game. This ain't no cap. You knew what time it was. You knew what it was all along because you participated in it. I know what freak-offs are like. I know what mansion parties are like. Been there. But this one thing I know. When 12 o'clock hit, my ass was gone. When 12 midnight hit, my ass was out. Because anything that happens after 1 a.m.,
You got that pull that up. I'm going to kill you. You don't understand. I don't give a I've never killed anybody in my life, but I will kill you because you're with me. You're with me in my life right now. If I saw a video of you doing anything that you didn't want people to see, I would show you the video so you could tell me what the happened. You're playing games with me, telling me you saw some now you're saying you didn't see some you're with me. I'm going to you up. I don't think you understand. And
people better be careful. Men, you better be careful of what type of woman you mess with, because you could bring the devil home with you. Women, be careful what type of dude you mess with, because you can bring the devil home with you. A larger number of y'all walking around acting like y'all shit don't stink until the heat get hot. Until the devil comes knocking on your door with his hand out saying, you gonna pay me, I'm here to collect. You gonna give me what I came here for. And there ain't shit you can do about it. You can't run, you can't hide. You can't go tell your mama, you can't go tell your daddy. You sold your soul, I came to collect. Keep on keeping on. You're going to fuck around and find out. And then a large number of individuals are seeing that. They're finding out right now. Let's continue.
And it's not going to be my hands, and it's not going to be blood on my hands. Someone else is going to do it. So you have to tell me right now, and I'm recording this whole FYI, tell me what the you're talking about. Because this is not cool. We're not playing. I'm not playing with you, Sujit. Like, you saw some yes, you're my brother. Be my brother and tell me what you saw.
So, we just gonna overlook that. So, P. Diddy is they talking about a RICO, racketeering, gangsterism. So, Diddy the only gangster? This was an audio recording, people. This is not somebody talking about, well, you know, I heard her say something. No, they played her on audio, yelling at somebody, kill you! And then say, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna bury you. I ain't gonna do it, somebody else gonna do it. So she's all the way gangstered up, and there's some jackass on the internet who's gonna tell you that she didn't want to be a part of this life. That's
with Cassie, she knew what she was getting herself into, period. Now, she had a good man before, okay? He bounced. That was the best thing that brother could have done. She had a good man, and she was messing around on him with Diddy and so forth, and he saw what was going on, and he decided to go another direction. That was the best move for that brother to make, period. Don't get tied up in no bullshit. And some of y'all sitting there talking about, yeah. This is real shit. I cannot be making this up. I hear a large number of women talk about, I want a good man, do you know what it takes to keep one? Are you willing to get out of your own way? Are you willing to sit back and listen? Are you willing to do the basic things? It doesn't take much to please a man. It doesn't take much to keep him either, to be frankly honest with you. But when you know a person is toxic, especially you got two toxic people, like Cassie and Diddy, they both got childhood issues. They both fucked up. They both are like emotionally and mentally out there, and you seeing it. It behooves me how the truth can be staring you right in your face and you still believe the lie. The truth is sitting right next to you. This is the truth, literally. The truth is sitting back, got a drink in the hand, smoking a fat L, just looking at you. But your ass still gonna believe the lie. But the truth is right next to you. Like, really? But I guess this is the world we live in. Let's continue.
But they're gonna tell you she didn't want to be a part of this life. Telling people, dude, I'll have your ass murked. So you still riding for her and it's all Diddy, right? Oh, she's a prisoner. She's held hostage. She don't want to be here. She's scared for her life. She's not like that. She was just sitting the whole time terrified. This was Diddy, but this isn't who she is.
Let me explain something to you, man. That movie Sinners, you had to invite them in your house for them to begin destroying you. We know that, right?
There it is right there. People, why are you inviting the wrong people in your home? Why are you inviting people in your home that will suck the life out of you like a damn vampire? Why are you inviting people to your home that is stealing and disrupting, destroying your peace? Why are you letting people in your home that brings their drama, that brings their trauma, that brings their childhood issues to your home? Why are you inviting these individuals in? Tell me. Is it because the face look good on the person, the body look good on the person can throw down in the bedroom? What is it? Person got a good job. What is it? Ain't none of those things important. Ain't none of those things are worth losing your place of peace that you've worked hard for to establish in your household. Doesn't it feel good, men and women? Doesn't it feel good to come home to peace? Doesn't it feel good to come home where you can feel safe, you can relax, you can crack open a cold one or pour you a cold one, kick your feet up and relax after a long day's at work? Please leave it in the comment section. Let me know. Let's continue to feast.
You have to, that's just a movie. You have to invite the devil in. I'm talking about with most situations. Sometimes bad shit happens. If you out there living the nightclub life, nightclubs gonna happen to you. And what you gonna say? You out there in the club.
Right.
You have to, most of the time, you invite the devil in with the shit you do.
That's why you gotta learn how to move quietly and strategically. Men and women, you gotta move at a pace where you are moving quietly and strategically. Like I be telling people, look, shit don't always have to be transactional. Let's be real. If your ass stumble across something, the fuck, adult to adult, adult to adult. If your ass stumble across something good, Whether you are a woman and you stumble across a good man, or you a man, good man, and you stumble across a good woman, you stumble across something good. Keep that person. Do what you need to do to keep that person. I'm trying to tell you, especially those that have children. You stumble across something good. I'm sounding like Dr. Omar Johnson saying it for a third fucking time. You stumble across something good, keep that person. Good people are not built like they used to. The streets ain't what's cracking no more. It's the love and peace at home. That's where it's at now. That's where we trying to get to. That's where you trying to get to. The love and the peace is at home. Keep your ass at home and out of them damn streets.
You don't just, oh, the devil got me. Them do after Shannon Sharp, that's a fake ass. But I would tell Shannon Sharp, what do you think gonna happen if you paying young for? Oh, you inviting the devil in. I could stand in front of the mother devil. And if he got enough power to take something from me, we gonna see. We gonna see if he could take something from me, whoever this devil may be. Devil out there, them people invited the devil in.
For y'all that did not see that movie Sinners, go see that movie Sinners, and you will understand what me and Corey Holcomb was talking about. That movie is real. That movie's like that. Stop inviting motherfuckers in your home that don't need to be in your home. How simple can I make it? How simple can I say it? Look around you. That's why your marriage failed. That's why your relationships failed. That's why your friendships failed. Why? Because you let the wrong motherfuckers in your home. That's why. And the person you should have let in your home, oh, you overlook that person. You don't give that person an opportunity. You friend zone that person. But wonder why there's chaos going on in your household. Wonder why a person done knocked you up and don't want to be with you no more. Help me make it make sense. Again, I told you, this is going to be an adult conversation, and we're going to get active in it. Let's continue the feast.
They invited all this, them up, that, and I'm gonna say his name, Puffy on trial. They invited Puffy in their life.
After that Will Smith movie, Eddie Made a Stay, I stopped trusting everybody. I was like, no, because they literally show you how they take a man down. They discredit him, they make him into a criminal, they freeze all his assets, they turn the women against him, they do all this shit. And all he...
It's like I told people, here's the thing. Nah, I wait towards the end.
was doing with every other man, that be my issue. A woman can up in society, mess with the wrong man for 10 years, let men piss in her mouth, let men run trains on her, let men, like all this these women do. They did all of that for the sake of love, but because of it's a woman's perspective on love, they're allowed to be the victim.
I don't even know if
I'm saying how the world sees it. Okay. Whether it's for love or she was there for the money.
But fuck that. I don't see it that way. And that's where the problem comes in with some individuals. I don't see shit that way. Because I work law enforcement, I always see things from a law enforcement perspective. You know, no, you fucked up. You fucked up. Period. You fucked up. This is where you fucked up at. Cassidy's wrong. Diddy's wrong. Period. They knew what time it was when they got together. Actions have consequences.
It doesn't matter. When it's a woman, she's allowed to be the victim.
We need to keep two thoughts in our head at once. One, Diddy is a bad dude, really bad, and we should lock him up and throw away the baby oil.
Diddy's not a bad person. He got some issues. Okay, let's go back to those issues. Let's get to, no, how come nobody is talking about getting down to the root? How come nobody isn't talking about, you know what? Where did all this start with Diddy, with Sean Combs? What was his childhood like? How come nobody's not asking those questions? Okay, hold women accountable. Same thing with Cassie. What was her childhood like? I guarantee you, if you ask the right questions, you're going to get the right answers. You'll discover that Sean Combs, he had a part-time dad, a lot of abuse. He was touched as a child. He faced abandonment, abuse. Now it begins to make sense on why he behaves the way he behaves as an adult. And you can look dead at his face and you can see all those childhood traumas. But ain't nobody talking about that. First thing out of a person's mouth, oh, Diddy this, Diddy that, and it's bad. It's like, no, let's look deeper into it. Same thing with Cassie. You can look clear at Cassie and you can tell she suffered from childhood trauma. You can tell she was touched as a child. You can tell she faced abandonment and abuse. Come on now, it's written all on your face. All on your pork light-skinned face. But nobody dare to ask those questions. Get the motherfucker some help. Get his ass some counseling.
And two, that moving forward, the rules should be, if you're being abused, you gotta leave right away. It's not victim shaming to expect women to have the agency to leave toxic relationships. Quite the contrary, to not expect that is infantilizing them.
I ain't heard nothing about Puffy walking around, grabbing motherfuckers off the street, put him in the van and let's kidnap him and bring him here. Them people coming to Puffy, especially this Cassie, that's a sinner. She's a sinner. Stop acting like these people are victims. These are sinners.
You right. He right. And I gotta agree. You partaking in sin. When you sell your soul to the devil, okay, and you involve yourself in ritual acts, you partaking in that. The devil don't put a gun to your head and make you do anything. But what the devil will do is disguise shit, mask shit, pepper it up. And once you partake of it, and you not liking the results of what you partook in, the devil will look right at you. And here's where the devil turn on you. Devil will look you dead in your face and say, motherfucker, you chose it. I didn't make you do anything. I just presented it to you. You were the one who chose it. You didn't have to, but you chose to. You made a choice.
Who was at the club, and the devil was like, ain't you gonna invite me in? And them motherfuckers was like, yeah, because Puffy got that paper. And if you got paper, goddammit, them motherfuckers wanna come in. Somebody said they wanted to get ate by the monster. That's right. That's right. Dancing with the devil. Your grandmama them used to tell you. But now your grandmama out there in the streets. This the new world.
Great grandstud.
Great grandstud. Boy, you stupid to the mother.
Polite savages.
This country, you gotta make the money first. Then when you get the money, you get the power. Then when you get the power, then you get the woman.
So there's nothing else left to do but get on into it. Are you ready? Let's go. Well, you polite savages, it's time to come to the realization that Cassie.
And the thing is, here's a point. I'm going to let it play a little bit more, and then I'm going to make my point.
Yes, Cassie Ventura, Bonnie to his Clyde, is the reason why Puffy was able to escape life in prison.
I live an extravagant life, and I make no apologies for it. I'm free as
100% apparent that Cassie was and should have been an indicted co-conspirator. Women's DNA on Kid Cudi's car, not a man's. Text messages to somebody threatening to unalive them, not Puff's.
Kid Cudi didn't want to come over in front of you, so now he got to burn this motherfucker's car, run his house, steal all his kids' Christmas presents and shit. What kind of shit?
One of my clients, you know, Eddie Griffin told it. Eddie Griffin told it. This is a good time for me to say it now. When the feds was coming to the house together, they knew specifically what they were getting. But they were tipped off. I don't know how many of y'all probably caught that. When Diddy wanted to sue that vodka drink, what, Ciroc? Say, okay. And he mouthed off. He got sweet at the lips with them. Say, okay, we're going to have to sit this motherfucker down. So what the first thing that they did? Assassinated his character. This is Ciroc's doing. Let's be clear. They had to sit P. Diddy down and shut his ass up. We're going to have to teach you a lesson. I have to let you know who you fucking with, who you dealing with. Paraphrasing. First, they assassinated his character. Now you're going to sit in jail. You want to push buttons? We're going to push buttons too. Now, here come these charges. Just to make sure you don't talk, to make sure you don't sing like a damn canary. You had enough? You gonna shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down? You see what we did to your boy R. Kelly. We see what we did to your boy Bill Cosby. Don't have a problem with doing it to you. You gonna fall in line. You gonna do what the fuck we tell you to do. It ain't gonna be the other way around. We're sending a message. Hope the message is clear and the message got to you. You see how that worked? This is what's happening with P. Diddy. Now, I hope by what I'm saying makes sense to you. And it dawns on you and it opens up your mind and a light bulb comes on. Don't think you untouchable. Because you're not. You are replaceable. Don't get it twisted. We'll bring all these offenses on you and have the public eye looking at you sideways. Which, look how large a number of people are looking at them now. The worst thing to see, and they accomplished what they wanted to accomplish, assassinate his character, have the public eye looking at him sideways. They accomplished that. But see, you a felon now. That's the wrong label to have. I got nothing but love for law enforcement. I got nothing but love for the military. They had to send a message. See, I knew what time it was. My tribe, we already knew. We just sitting back watching the show. Let's continue the feast.
Is this Diddy? He recounted the break-in at his homes by calling subsequent firebombing of his car. And he didn't put no gasoline on that car, just trust and believe that. It was baby oil. He baby oiled that car, threw some mattress at it, poof, it went up in flames and Anyway, so you know, that's some sick kind of jealousy. You can watch it get, but you don't want to get what you out to watch it.
That man, Sean Diddy Combs, is a total monster, a real-life supervillain. All I did was have sex with his girlfriend, and he issued a vendetta against me. He could not and would not stop terrorizing me. He torched my porch with a Molotov cocktail, poisoned my English bulldog Freshie. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, Sean Diddy Combs did unspeakable things to my poor puppy. He lubed up Freshie's sphincter with baby oil and inserted orange Obama pills inside him.
Cassie FaceTiming her fiance while in the bed with Diddy directly after a freak off. My goodness.
He's realizing he got played for a fool as well because she cheated on Alex with Diddy, but also cheated on Diddy with Alex. Oh yeah. Yeah, she cheated on Ryan Leslie to get with Diddy. She cheated on Diddy to get with Kid Cudi. She cheated on Kid Cudi to get with Diddy. She cheated on Diddy to get with Alex Fine. And then
shout out to my man, Greg Adams, Coach Greg Adams. He's telling the truth. And y'all are not seeing it. Hopefully now y'all are starting to see it. Cassidy was never a victim. Nah. And for y'all that sit up there and will sit up there and believe it, something wrong with y'all. Cassidy ain't nothing but a flexing race hustler. She ain't no better than these modern feminist women scamming people. Prostituting herself, scamming people. But one thing that she got over you 304s is she goes after the big bag, and she know how to. And what come out of her mouth, she know how to back that shit up. To where a lot of you modern feminist 304s, y'all just talk just to be talking. Y'all ain't about that life. And she has her own bag.
she cheated on Alex Fine to get with Diddy. Let me tell you something. The men are the victims. The men are the victims. She was getting by Diddy and FaceTime her now husband, Alex. Oh.
So after getting hit from the back, you face, damn. Damn. That couldn't be me. That could not be me. But see, nobody don't want to recognize that shit. Nobody don't want to speak on that. And that's why I said in the beginning, two wrongs don't make it right. They both got fucking issues.
Puff is the first person that we've seen, he's the first addict we've seen get used, him being an addict weaponized against him.
Yeah.
Like, think about that. Like, addicts in our society have always gotten a pass. He's an addict. He can't help himself. The last 10 years of Whitney Houston life, it was the most grace for this woman. Like, she lost weight, she's an addict. She's doing this, she's an addict. Oh my God, she died. Well, finally she got a piece because she was an addict.
But again, That's how they discredit your character. They take your past and use it against you. And that's what they've done to Puffy. They took his past and used it against him. That's how they destroy your character. So that the public eye will look at you in a totally different light. You see? Making sense now? Don't get me wrong. There's things I do in a bedroom. Yeah, I'm a freak in a bedroom. But here's the thing. With the person I'm with, the one person I'm with will get to experience that. I'm not out there sleeping with any and everybody. It goes back to what I said. Be careful of who you bring home. You can bring the devil home. I love being with my one woman. When that time comes for me to meet and date, I don't need to date 2, 3, 4, and 5. I've never been that person. Because if I'm in a relationship with you, I'm in a relationship with you. If I'm with you, I'm with you. I don't like drama. I don't like mess. I don't like bullshit. I don't play Russian roulette with my life. Some people just move differently. And I'm one of those that just chooses to move differently. I'm not selling my soul to the things of this world. I've never sold my soul to the things of this world.
Right? Puff's an addict. He's a sex addict. He's a drug addict. But he's a monster. Since when do addicts become monsters?
You know, they say, yeah, he got consumed with the drugs. And so when you hear certain things like that from a guy that's incarcerated, that means he's really, really in touch to the situation.
Right.
You feel me? And so at the end of the day, you know, and a lot of other things that Suge said, I mean, the industry don't change. If you don't control the industry will control you. If you don't humble yourself, if you don't let it go to your head, then it will get you. It will eat you up. It will consume you. When you think you're too big, where you can go and file a lawsuit against Diageo.
Own Ciroc. Own Ciroc.
Exactly. When you feel like you can go after these type of conglomerates, something got to your head, Steve. Something really got to your head when you think you that big, where you could take on that giant.
If we were looking at this from a fair and equal stance, we would call her a queen pin and him the kingpin. And there's a whole lot of people with a corrupted mindset who can't be impartial, who just want to see a man go to jail because they seen that Cassie videotape. But he wasn't charged with DV. A matter of fact, the prosecution didn't even bring up the DV. They brought up
Uncle Luke's. Thank you, Uncle Luke. He told you. What he just said is basically what I just said. This shit ain't nothing new. He gonna do some time, but it's not gonna be what y'all think it's gonna be. Because you also got to understand too, this whole time that he's in there, that's gonna be time served, and that's gonna be, he's gonna be credited. It's not gonna be what y'all think. Mark my words.
Sexual deviancy, but sexual deviancy is not illegal any place in the United States. You could be as freaky as you want to be as long as everybody's a willing participant. And they were not able to prove, especially Ventura, who was orchestrating the freak-offs without Puff when he wasn't there, who was doing it many times when he wasn't there, who all of the paid entertainment said, Puff never contacted us. She did. She arranged it. She paid for it. She was the catalyst for it. I didn't even know that who that dude was in the corner doing that freaky deaky stuff, cucking himself. It's kind of hard to play victim.
You notice, did y'all ever notice Usher didn't testify? Justin Bieber didn't testify. You notice certain people didn't testify. See, you notice certain people aren't saying anything. certain people aren't speaking. You notice that, right? You notice everybody's like quiet. I can assure you they on standby. Their handlers got them on standby. All you got to do is pay attention. So many people's focus on this protest, this ICE protest, and that's a joke. That's been revealed that you got paid protesters out there getting paid to start chaos, getting paid to go on social media and talk shit, to keep the division going. We already know that's already been aired out. We already sniffed that out and called that thing out.
When your hand is pulling the lever, you dig?
We also have to have an honest conversation about what people are willing to do for stardom. If you want a #1 record on the chart so bad you'll take a #1 in the face, some of that is on you.
Or if you want to sign that contract with that pro team, how far are you willing to go? What you willing to do? Don't fucking get it twisted. I know how this industry goes. Let's continue.
If you're literally being held captive, that's one thing. But if you're putting up with whatever for love or for your career, then you need to have a little more honesty and accountability about that.
I believe that she got complete immunity because he the target and HSI, the feds, they get funding based off of the big things that they take down. And so they have to get the conviction rate, and she is needed as a star witness. And so, as usual, the woman is going to be absolved from the things that she participated in and she benefited from.
Didn't you hear the testimony today? They hadn't seen each other in 6 years and they got back to, man, that was hard in court. They got a picture, man. That's it. And that's her. You can't tell. It's all about them. This that loving couple. This that toxic relationship that Glorilla rap about, that them whole love. This the ideal relationship for the love and hip hop.
I believe a large number of modern feminist women that get on social media and talk that bullshit. Man gotta make this much money. Man gotta have this. Man gotta do this and do that. Them are the ones, I believe, they like that toxic relationship. Them the ones that go back and forth. Them the ones that be like, I want him, I like him. Even though we're both toxic, I don't care. Them are the ones, because we hear the shit that come out of their mouth and we watch their facial micros and their body language. Like I've always said, a good woman that has good character don't talk like that. Don't move like that. There are good women out there. Yes, I believe that. I know it. I seen it. There are good women out there that are wholesome, loving. But there's some bad ones out there. There are some 304s out there. There are some mutt buckets out there. There are some fucking spider monkey mammy pirates out there. There are some moon crickets out there. Yes. But you will know an individual by the fruit that they bear.
You know, I little freak or let you play in it, but he go kick your ass, or fight in public, y'all stab one another, bust up each other's tires. This that relationship. They just so happen to catch him on camera. They don't catch her hitting him in the head. They'll never catch doing it. It's always the nigga. So we gonna play like she all innocent. This Bobby and Whitney again.
Yeah. If you're Me Tooing someone, it doesn't help your case if you texted him, me too. I just want it to be uncontrollable. If you want us to think you weren't always ready to freak off, don't write, I'm always ready to freak off. Or wish we could have FO'd before you left.
This is why I hate politics, because he has to drive home that his client is innocent, she's strong, she's all of that. But she was always also Puff's main accomplice. You understand what I'm trying to say? Who basically snitched on him, who turned on him to get, no, exempt, like basically get immunity. Your client is a snitch. If it was a guy, that's what we be talking. Because it's a girl, it's like we don't say that. But because it's a guy, it's a girl. It's like she was a victim, she was strong. Bottom line was this: she was broke, she needs. And y'all had a plan that did it, and good for y'all.
And she freaky too. Spinning the narrative by painting herself as a tragic witness to first-hand POV debauchery. Just like a magician, she's pulling the misdirections, casting off those magic illusions on all of us, slowly with a sleight of hand gaining our trust. Here she is planning, coordinating, executing, and filming movies with well-hung dudes. Pause. As Diddy feverishly in a full costume from head to toe until he's comfortable, revealing himself to these dudes. With his hand on his junk, pleasuring himself while Cassie gets served up by the people she choosed herself. Diddy fell right in the role of being in one cuckold. While the news cycle on social media got Diddy in their sights, Cassie wasn't having any of it, so she threw a fit instead of proving herself worthy and up for the challenge. When it didn't go her way, well, what did she do? She opted instead for the opportunity of revenge and that settlement bread.
They're only upset because the ride is over. Yeah, what they doing there, the money, the drugs, the cars, the fame, she like, yeah, that's me. You telling yourself, she didn't really want that. Y'all lying. She was just brainwashed. She didn't really want that. Meanwhile, you're hearing that she smiled when they talked about the old days. She was sitting there smiling when she was confronted about it in court. That was for Diddy and the rest of them. Let them know, yeah, this is why I'm doing it, because you brought the good times to an end.
Yo, so with that being said, I hope this opened up your eyes a little bit. Because I'm telling you, like I said, what's in the dark gonna come to light. A whole lot of shit is coming to light. Be careful of who you let in your home. Most importantly, men and women, keep your peace. Stop doing foolishness. Live your best life for many people to see. Take that with you and go be great. Please, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video. One love.